Hi, it's Andy Cottrell, Golden West Real Estate, and all about Helena. And I'm going to cook some quiche. Yes, real men can cook quiche. They may not eat it, but in this case, I'm going to put together something fun. Okay, so this recipe is kind of a frittata slash crustless quiche that I'm going to do. And it's anything that you have in your refrigerator that you want to put in it. And it basically all goes into the pan. It's covered by the egg and the milk flour mixture, thrown in the oven for 35 minutes at 350. What I'm going to use today is I'm going to use some green onion. I'm going to put some spinach in. I'm going to put elk sausage that we had this morning for breakfast, some bacon, cheese, a little parsley, some feta, top with some nutmeg. But first, before you don't want to put big chunks of spinach in the quiche because they'll be stringy and they'll be tough, and we want to cut it up and we want to wilt this before it goes in. All right, now it's cut up. I'm going to go wilt it on the flat top right here. That's only going to take a few minutes and it'll be done, and then we can get it in the quiche. So I'm going to cut some red onion while that's wilting. I already cooked up the bacon earlier, as you can see. Took a little clip of that. Oh, and you know what you can do? When you're done watching this video, you want to like, subscribe, hit notifications, and also leave a comment. I love comments because sometimes comments can be brutal. But as you can see, the hat that I'm wearing says Vans IGA. I got this one a long time ago. And I'll put the link or the address when you go to YouTube. Just go to Vans IGA GF, all one word, lowercase, in YouTube. And I did a bunch of commercials for Vans IGA a while back. So you probably will enjoy watching those. All right, green onions are going in. They just go into the pan that is coated with, yes, lard. That is lard. Honest to goodness, that's what Mom used to use when she used to make pies and things like that. All right, let's cut up this sausage. It's actually elk andouille is what it is, and that was harvested right here in Montana. Okay, that's done. That goes in. This is good for dinner. This is good for breakfast. This is good for any time, and it's wicked, wicked easy. Hey, you can tell I'm from Maine using the wicked. Okay, bacon's next. Let's give it a chop. Don't want to overcook your bacon. And a little bacon tip, you probably all know this, and I'm just being redundant, but don't cook your bacon on too high a temperature. Slow cooking makes good eating. That's what my dad always used to say. That goes in the pan. I like to put parsley in just about everything, so I'm going to cut up some parsley. Parsley just gives it, like, you know, it has like this like little tangy flavor and a freshness about it. It's just it makes everything taste good, except for probably ice cream or something. I don't know. Maybe people make parsley ice cream. What would be the sweet part in parsley? Sadie, what would be the sweet part in parsley ice cream? Honey? Honey parsley? And pistachio? Oh, all right. That'll be the next ice cream dessert project that we'll do. Will be the honey, pistachio, parsley ice cream. Look at that. Then you want to cover it with cheese. Oh, the cheese is ready here. Oh, yeah, look at that. We got cheese, we got parsley, bacon, elk andouille. We got lard. Like, there's no harm in lard. You got to understand that. I'm going to put a t-shirt together that says there's no harm in lard. All right, let's go check and see how our spinach wilting up nicely. Or you could get like a wheelbarrow full of spinach and wilt it, and it would reduce all the way down to this, which is not very much. All right, this is going to go in last. We're going to spin that around. Now, the last thing we have to make before we put it on is just the egg, flour, and cream mixture. So over here, sorry about the cutting board, a little dirty. So I got 8 eggs right here, and we're gonna crack them and put them into the blender. Just heard the oven beep. That's ready. It's ready for this. See how fast and easy this is? And if you have small children that don't like to eat anything except for sugar, just fool them with it. Tell them it's a kind of a pie. Maybe not. Okay. Eggs are done. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna put in, I'm not a measure guy. You know, you just kind of feel your way through the ingredient process. I'm just gonna throw, that's a pint of cream, heavy cream. And then I'm gonna put in about a cup of flour. Does that look like about a cup of flour or more? I think it's going all the way in. I got a bad nod from Sadie. Little nutmeg in there, love it. And then the feta cheese that we had left over is just gonna get sprinkled on the top as a little additional cheese. Okay, now, hopefully I don't have too much ingredients in here, but we're gonna start out small. Oh yeah, that's working great. You wanna do it till all of it's nice and smooth. Do it a little more. All right, that looks about ready to me. Nice and smooth. And then that just goes in here. We're gonna salt to taste when we take it out. We don't want to put too much salt in there. All right, take a fork, push it around, make sure it's mixed in there, not hard. What do you think? I think it's ready to go in the oven. 350, 35 minutes. Should be golden brown on top. See you in a minute. Okay, we're been about 40 minutes in the oven, and let's take a look. It should be, oh yeah, golden brown. And if you jiggle it a little bit and it jiggles in the center, it means it's not done, but I think we've got it pretty much done. So I'm gonna put it on a rack. I'm gonna let it rest for about 10 minutes, and then we'll cut into it. How's that? See you in a second. Okay, our yummy Mosh Posh crustless quiche has been sitting for 10 minutes now. I don't have one of those pie knives or pie scooper things, so I'm gonna just use a knife and give it a test. That mud helped. Awesome. Come on out. Oh yeah. Look how beautiful that is. Finishing touches. Little Cholula, of course. I like my food hot. Sadie, by the way, thank you for filming. And then Dennis.
Yep.
You can show Dennis. Thanks for just hanging out and watching me cook. Something really basic. All right, here we go. Yep. That pretty much did it. All right, everybody. Love ya. Andy Cottrell, Going West Real Estate, all about Helena, with another little cooking segment.